Hey, it's Noah here on the $100 million X Prize carbon dioxide removal thing with a little bit more on what I'm thinking. So I did a little bit more designing of a system that needs to move 11 or 180 million cubic meters of air through. So this is to be very large. So this is sitting in the water, connected to a ship, weighed down to sit at a certain level, either connected to or part of a system that uses the energy from the buoyancy of the ship and weight to create energy to pump air into gigantic lungs, removing any air moisture at the entrance of the system, pressurizing it to around 60-70 bar, where CO2 turns into liquid. This has got the system would have monitoring so that you could see or tell the liquid CO2 is forming. The rest of the gases would just leave back into the atmosphere, into the ocean, into the atmosphere. Oxygen, nitrogen, argon, because we don't need to, we're not trying to collect them, we're just filtering out CO2 for storage or transportation. This would be a lesser pressure to facilitate, held at a lesser pressure to facilitate the removal or to storage of another system or location on the boat, whether you're in a storage or from a boat to another boat, another storage boat. Cameras. There could be temperature control built in to monitor the temperature and the pressure. This could be a gas or a Tesla valve. These could be Tesla valve systems to so they have no moving parts, and to keep the pressure maintained at the 60-70 bar, the pressure that it needs to be to create a liquid CO2. And then again, this is millions of meters of air per 108, a combination of these on the boat, whether it's in series or an extremely large amount, accommodates over 180 million cubic meters of air per second through this system, collecting the 0.03% of CO2. So just gigantic lungs, which I'm going to see if I can make up a little lung system after. Again, that's the volume we're looking at is it's over here at 180 million cubic meters of air through the system, billions per minute, to get to our 1.1 billion tons of CO2 collected in a year. I'm gonna Yeah, so this would be like this section down here maybe on the boat, something like that, a large system of these. Again, this is like a hose, nylon, some kind of material. I know fire hose 110 bar. If you get like the largest hose not that they make that can take the pressure to do this and the length, and probably better than having to create your own. But that's, if you need to create your own, then that's another area you'd have to get into, because it's a lot of airflow. Gigantic, the biggest lungs you could ever make. And yeah, so I think that's everything for this little thing. Oh, this is weighted down. Using, the ship should have like air, all the different natural power, air, solar, wind, to power all the systems on board, and then using this to power, maybe even some of those water power as well, systems that use the motion of the ocean to create electrical power as well as using it to make air pumps and dehumidify the air that comes into here. Yeah, so that's it for my little mock-up. I'm gonna let you go. Bye.